Loco, loco contigo.
Been impressive.
And when you say final moments, I think of the VR. So let's take a quick look once again at our VR winners of the day, everyone. You've already heard it, but I'm going to say it again. Buzzo and Evil won that first game. Game number 2 went to Winx and Yeon. Herbie and Poppy grabbed number 3. Beast and Remy from the low ground claimed number 4. And then game 5 was Slick and Day, Takata's pick. So Takata feeling pretty good right now, I'm sure. And is going into game number 6. The players that we're seeing in our top 6 are probably feeling pretty good, Panda.
They definitely are, but look at Wavy, Jacob, and Chris here. This is kind of interesting. It looks like they didn't get to put too many points there on in that game. They do find themselves in the top 3, which is still really solid, so that's still pretty good. But we have one more game left, and the way that the bottom 3 here in the top 6 look, it really is anybody's game. This leaderboard can shift drastically right now, so they need to be on top of it here in the final game, or else they could lose that qualification spot.
And we call it the shoe-putting over here, but this is like the shoe-putting X squared, right? Because like Panda said, we've seen so many different duos in this last game change so drastically with the amount of points that they can grab that really it's up to anybody to qualify.
Yeah, we just saw Gosh and Sharp shoot up the leaderboard as well, but they're not in that top 6. That's what matters now. Chat, one more VR, 6 players moving on to the finals. This is the last opportunity. With that being said, Jacob, Takata, take it away.
Thank you, Kelly. Great breakdown from the desk. Jacob, we're going into game 6, the last match, the last opportunity that these players will have in day 3 of the semifinals, the last day of the semifinals, last chance to qualify to the finals.
Yeah, and let me guys remind you, anything is still possible. That victory royale is still within reach. Top 6 and consistency is still possible. Because let me remind you, I do believe it was day number 1. Favs and Snacky not having the best day. It came down to their final opportunity. A heel off at that. And they qualify for the finals. So anybody can take that same path and route.
Anybody can make it happen, but I mean here, the engine's getting started, the battle bus is getting ready. You can hear the horn. Let's get right into the action. Game 6, 6 players qualifying through the Victory Royale, 6 players which will be qualifying through that consistency leaderboard, but anybody can take it home. You could have 1 point, you could have 20 points, 60 points, doesn't matter how many points you have. All that matters is this last match. Will you be able to secure that Victory Royale, and will you be able to place in the top 6 of the consistency leaderboard for today?
Yeah, one of those teams that's trying their darndest to get to that top 6. Currently even sitting in first, Epic, Psyrazor, and Nico. And even though I didn't pick them this time, you can see exactly why. I had a feeling, regardless of what happened, they would make their way to the finals, but it's still possible they could slip out. They would need a devastating loss in the early portion of this game. I talk about anything being possible, and it includes that.
Taking a look here at Faltzy and Prism, who have successfully taken Jonesy's these last 2 matches, and let's see if they can make it count for a best of 3 here. 3 matches for them, but they're contested still, so they're gonna have to get some action. Looking at Aguilar though, are we seeing a contestation here in Jonkers, Jacob?
Yeah, he almost getting uncontested for the day, but in the last game as well, the same duo begin to drop on them. They just like the loot that's there. So many splashes become a possibility, but Aguilar with the Stinger tries to overtake with the high ground. Shots are gonna be fired off. Tons of damage. The shield just being diminished, but Compalot gets taken out by himself, but it comes down to a 1v1 as Matt goes down to Aguilar. He's trying to save as much of the resources as possible. Out of light ammo bullets, unable to clean up the elimination just yet, but he gets rewarded, gets the MK7, more ammunition around the corner, so this one could go his way.
This could go his way. Saw that MK7 and it felt like a blessing as he did not have any small ammunition for that Stinger SMG, but be careful, he's trying to reload the Stinger. Meanwhile, losing so much health, but he just gets the Siphon, which makes him survive this situation. If he's able to clutch this up, that timing was impeccable.
Trying to use the guzzle juice. And it's very important for him to still not take tags. Uses the reinforced wall. One of the best things he could have done is HP almost to 100. No shields, though. Not too much ammo to work with, especially when it comes to light in that Stinger. So it's going to be all MK7. Possibly has to go. I was going to say he's going to have to stuff him, get in the box, and try to get close range. But Aguilar with the shots, he's going to go down to 9 HP. Still has the guzzle juice, though.
One more shot was needed there to get the elimination. Pops the guzzle juice, mixing it with some med mist. Perfect combo to get your health up quickly. But Aguilar is still on top in the high ground, but it's not going to be enough to get that elimination as he's going to be taken out in game 6.
Yeah, for Knobs and Matt, their dream of reaching the final will continue. But sitting in 18th place, 64 points. I feel like they need a ton of eliminations, getting as close of a high placement as possible, or just straight up the victory royale, regardless of that.